for a closer look at the impact budget cuts are having on the defense industry. We are with Marko Lukovic, an aviation analyst with Frost Sullivan. So the UK Defence Minister on his way to France to talk about cooperation. Is this a good idea?
It certainly is a good idea. What we're going to see increasingly is initiatives like this that we have been referring to as sort of innovative procurement initiatives. We're going to see more of that across Europe.
Now, the MOD, the Ministry of Defence here in the UK, has denied these reports that France and the UK are thinking about sharing an aircraft carrier. They've denied that. But would that be, can you see a problem with that? What are the disadvantages there?
It depends what they mean by sharing, because one of the ways that they could share, if you like, is by making some of the features of the carriers more common, because actually although the base of the carrier is the same now, the deck is quite different. So it's possible that that's one of the things that they're referring to. But when it comes to sort of sharing assets, that can work in joint operations as well. So what they mean exactly by this statement is still to be made clear.
It is slightly worrying, I can imagine, for some people to read that. They may think, well, what happens if a Western country does get invaded and everybody's sharing everything with one another? Is there enough of a defense?
Well, I mean, what is happening now is actually just speeding up a process of military transformation that has been going on for 10 years, which actually introduces more technology and is geared towards cutting the number of troops. So this whole more for less notion has actually been used for quite a while now.
So the modern battlefield is a very different place than it once was, and you actually think that defense spending cuts by governments is going to quicken the transformation process? In
a sense, yes, because troop numbers are going to be cut, certainly, especially in countries that still have large armies like Germany. So the troops that are going to remain will be better equipped and better geared towards modern requirements.
It's interesting to hear you say that budget cuts could actually be a good thing, because we do have problems with the current troops in Iraq, both for the UK and the US. There are concerns that they are not properly equipped.
Well, this is a different sort of scenario, because in an operational scenario you have to adjust to whatever requirements arise. So procurement is done through urgent operational requirement, which is a whole different kettle of fish compared to the sort of regular procurement and budgets that we're discussing now.
But overall, your view is that we shouldn't be concerned about defense spending cuts?
Well, the industry should certainly keep an eye on it, but actually I think these cuts will drive more of these innovative procurement solutions and might in some ways actually be positive for the industry.
Okay, Marko Lukovic, Frost & Sullivan, thank you very much for joining us.